Hello and welcome to Red Bull Rampage. Today is possibly one of the most important days in women's freeride ever. This day will go down in the history books as the women are lining up on the Red Bull Rampage course for the first time ever. You have never heard those words, and that's because they have never been said. It's an honor to be here and document this moment. Today we have 7 women lining up in the start gate, way the heck up there on the mountain. They're gonna stomp their top to bottom runs, and honestly, it's been a huge building block to get here. It's not just this week with the diggers. This has been in the works for years. Back in 2019 with the first Red Bull formation up until now, it's absolutely exploded. These women are stomping it. They are throwing tricks. They are so calm and collected. It's a pleasure to witness. So enjoy the show. made it your whole life goal to get up there and compete. How the frick does that feel?
It's honestly surreal still. I can't believe we pulled it off and like made such an amazing show today. Like all the girls killed it, and I feel like everyone learned so much over the last 10 days and grew so much, and we can only get like better from here. So yeah, we'll come back stronger next year even, yeah.
Heck yeah. That was an intense morning though. There was a wind hold all morning long. You did not get a full practice run. You were up like 2/3 of the way on the mountain. You did a quick roll down to the riders meeting, and then you freaking stomped a top to bottom competition run through the laundry chute and everything. Talk us through it.
Yeah, it's definitely intense. I didn't intend to ride the laundry chute this morning in practice. I don't really have a lot of laundry chutes in me, to say the least. It's a scary one, and it takes a lot of intensity and focus. So that was sort of like, I did it last night, top to bottom. That was like my practice run for today. I was like happy with not even getting any practice this morning, honestly. I was happy with what happened over the week and how much I got in. I mean, I know the guys, like, from their stories, but they barely get practice as well, so you know how it is out here. It felt amazing, honestly. Just, I still can't believe I think it's gonna take a long time to sink in.
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing to witness in person. And then the cherry on top, perhaps, is being awarded the Kelly Magaza Spirit Award. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, Kelly, honestly, is like a hero of mine, and we were dear friends. Like, we did lots of trips together, and he taught me so much about mountain biking, and like his character and charismatic personality, definitely, like, I think about him a lot when I'm out here, because like seeing him ride in the desert is always just like unreal, and like definitely one of the most inspiring people in my life. So
well, you've both got beautiful golden locks flying in the wind as you're sending it off of these features. Kelly was always known to be like the happiest, most humble person on the hill, and so I think that was absolutely deserving for you today.
Yeah, I'm super honored. Yeah, thanks for voting for me.
Heck yeah. Thanks, girl.
Yeah, thank you.
Georgia Assel, you were an alternate the other day, but you just came second in the very first ever women's Rampage final. Tell me about that.
I don't know if this is a dream or if it's real life, but no, it was such a sick week, and I think all of the girls, like, we all came out, learned so much with the building process, did what we needed to do, got as much practice in as we could, and it's just the craziest event ever. The whole situation is wild.
Tell me a little bit about the week leading up to this. You had an amazing dig crew, so much support out there. It looks like you guys built like basically the dream line with all the perfect braking points on the steepest face ever. So break that down for us.
Yeah, during scope day it was pretty overwhelming. I haven't ever really seen that much of a blank canvas, and to get from point A to point B. I had some favorite zones, and we made some like unique features to me, and then collaborated on the bigger stuff, and it kind of catered to my riding. It was tech, like it was up until yesterday that I really linked it all together, but I'm stoked. That's like how I wanted my run.
Absolutely. You've done it all. You've raced World Cup downhill, EWS. I mean, I've known you since you were like 15 and you just started mountain biking. So what has that process been like, and are you where you want to be, like right here, right now?
This is where I want to be. I was saying I had less nerves at that start gate than I do when I'm at like a BC Cup provincial downhill, and that's just because this is where I want to be, and I'm having so much fun.
Well, I don't think there's anything else to say except congrats.
Thank you.
Gooms, you laid down the first ever women's Rampage run, and it was a winning run. Tell me about that.
It was just, yeah, it's so wild. I feel like sometimes you watch these events and the first run seems to be like a bit of a throwaway. Like they kind of, you know, you set the bar with the first one and then they use that to like go above and below. So I was like, oh, surely not the first one, but I'm so stoked to have a good first run. It felt really not super clean, but it was clean enough that I was like, I can tidy up some things if I have to, but just stoked.
Yeah, dude, I was up on the hill when you threw that first backflip. It was absolutely massive. I wasn't necessarily convinced you were going to do it. I thought you were going to take a little bit of a safety run there. And then I believe that's the one that got you this Best Trick Award. So what the hell was going through your head?
Well, we didn't get much practice at all. So like I did one run of practice. I cased every jump on the line. It sucked so hard. So I think it was enough of a practice to realize what I needed to do to make it better. So going into finals, I was so committed. I was like, I have to do the tricks. Like, I've come here to do this. The moments like arrived, so I was like, I'm just going. And I was like, better to go big than to go too small in case. So that was the goal, is just like try go faster and go bigger.
Well, mission accomplished. I gotta ask you about the bike, the kit, the whole theme here, because you're a former Army member. I don't exactly think of Barbie, but I know there's a special story behind it, so tell me that one.
Yeah, I'm probably the least likely girl on the hill to run a Barbie themed setup. So that was kind of the whole point. Is last year the Barbie movie came out, and I was like really stoked on it. Barbie's a bad bitch. So I like saw that, and I was like, Rampage would be the sickest time to like come out with this themed bike and kit, and yeah, just get behind that. It was a bit of a yeah to the girls and a bit of a you to the haters, so that was it.
That is amazing. Oh, I blacked out. I had a really good one. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so yesterday I overheard someone ask you a question, and they were like, do you actually want to win this thing? Like, it doesn't seem like any of the girls want to win. They all just want to do the Rampage. So you went up there, looked like you wanted to win.
I wanted to win. I've actually been like manifesting it for the last month. I've been like doing everything I can, like mentally and physically, to like make everything happen. And obviously, like, if you do everything you can and it doesn't happen, someone's better than you on the day, and that's fine. But I felt like I really wanted it, and I'd done everything I felt like I could. So yeah, like, just I did. Yeah, no one ever wants to say they want to win before it happens, so it's really hard to do that. And I did say it because I was like, this will hold me accountable. I've done what I can. I'll say it because
She said it, she believed it, it happened. How's it feel? First ever winner here at Women's Rampage.
unbelievable. Like, it hasn't yet sunk in, but I'm so stoked.
Time for another shoey. Good job, homie.
Yeah, thanks, man.